त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुंडलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Welcome to this evening foot soak meditation. Let's ask Shri Mataji from our hearts for her permission to do this collective meditation and foot soak, and that so her blessings can come to us and to the Sangha. Let's bow down to Shri Mataji's lotus feet. Now let's raise the Kundalini. Entire Bandhan. So let's prepare ourselves for the foot soak. Let's bandhan the water. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Samudra Devata Shat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah. Now let's put our feet in the foot soak. Now let's do some Muladhara clearing. Let's put both hands towards the Mother Earth. Let's listen to Shri Mataji's prayer to Sri Ganesha.
Shri Ganesha, please be kind and merciful and forgiving that you manifest within ourselves. Let all these hypocritical things, all these conditionings, and all these wrong ideas we have, or all the wrong life we have had, should just disappear like thin air, and let the beautiful moonlight of your soothing qualities of innocence be manifested through us. Shri Ganesha, please be kind and merciful and forgiving that you manifest within ourselves. Let all these hypocritical things, all these conditionings, and all these wrong ideas we have, or all the wrong life we have had, should just disappear like thin air, and let the beautiful moonlight of your soothing qualities of innocence be manifested through us. Shri Ganesha, please be kind and merciful and forgiving that you manifest within ourselves. Let all these hypocritical things, all these conditionings, and all these wrong ideas we have, or all the wrong life we have had, should just disappear like thin air, and let the beautiful moonlight of your soothing qualities of innocence be manifested through us.
So let's keep the left hand pointing towards Shri Mataji and the right hand pointing to the Mother Earth. So in our hearts, let's ask Sri Ganesha to clear our left side, all the lethargy, all the emotional disturbances, all the self-doubt. Just allow the Mother Earth to take out those imbalances of the left side. Right, now take that right hand and place it palm upwards on your right lap, and take your left hand and point it to the sky. Now we allow the ether element to take out all the heat from our right side, all the heat from over-planning, overthinking, overdoing, all the heat from our liver, that troubles our attention. So from our heart, we ask the ether element to take out all that heat. We ask the ether element to take out all our anger, all our ego, all our illusions. So we take down that left hand, place it on the lap, on your left lap, palm upwards, then take the right hand, bring it in the center, raise the Kundalini up to the fontanelle once, do it a second time, and slowly a third time. Touch the fontanelle, see the Kundalini, or feel the Kundalini above your head. Keep your attention there. And now move your attention to your navel region, the void. So let's hear the prayer to Shri Mataji with the 10 Adi Guru names. Keep your attention on the void.
श्री माताजी मेरे गुरु हुआ परम, आपकी कृपा से गुरु हूँ मैं स्वयं। जय श्री राजा जनक आपको नमन, श्री माता जी मेरे गुरु हुआ परम, आपकी कृपा से गुरु हूँ मैं स्वयं। जय श्री अब्राहम आपको नमन, श्री माता जी मेरे गुरु हो आप परम। आपकी कृपा से गुरु हूँ मैं स्वयं। जय श्री ज़राथुस्त्र आपको नमन, श्री माता जी मेरे गुरु हो आप परम। आपकी कृपा से गुरु हूँ मैं स्वयं। जय श्री मोसेस आपको नमन, श्री माता जी मेरे गुरु हो आप परम। आपकी कृपा से गुरु हूँ मैं स्वयं। जय श्री लाओ से आपको नमन, श्री माता जी मेरे गुरु हो आप परम। आपकी कृपा से गुरु हूँ मैं स्वयं। जय श्री कन्फ्यूशियस आपको नमन, श्री माता जी मेरे गुरु हो आप परम। आपकी कृपा से गुरु हूँ मैं स्वयं। जय श्री सोक्रेटिस आपको नमन, श्री माता जी मेरे गुरु हो आप परम। आपकी कृपा से गुरु हूँ मैं स्वयं। जय श्री मोहम्मद आपको नमन, श्री माता जी मेरे गुरु हो आप परम। आपकी कृपा से गुरु हूँ मैं स्वयं। जय श्री गुरु नानक आपको नमन, श्री माता जी मेरे गुरु हो आप परम। आपकी कृपा से गुरु हूँ मैं स्वयं। जय श्री साईनाथ आपको नमन, श्री माता जी मेरे गुरु हो आप परम। आपकी कृपा से गुरु हूँ मैं स्वयं। श्री माता जी मेरे गुरु हो आप परम। श्री माता जी मेरे गुरु हो आप परम। श्री माता जी मेरे गुरु हो आप परम।
Put your attention at your Saraswara. Let's consolidate in the meditative mood. And before we close the foot soak, just take your left and your right hand at your swadhisthans and just slide your hands down your feet just before the water and do this 6 times to clear the swadhisthana. Alright, now take your water and wash your feet. Use a towel. Bun down the water. Put the bucket aside. Now listen to a talk by Shri Mataji with our attention to Saraswara.
I bow to all the Sahaja Yogis of the world. It is very heartening to see so many of you assembled here to do the Guru Puja, to worship your Guru in person is regarded as the highest blessing. But in my case, it's a very different combination that I am your mother and your Guru. So you can understand how Sri Ganesha worshipped his mother. You all are created in the same image of Sri Ganesha, who worshipped his mother, and then he became the Adi Guru, the first Guru. He is the primordial essence of mastery. Only the mother can make the child a master. And the motherhood in any Guru, whether male or female, can only make the disciple a Guru. So first, you have to become the prophets and develop that motherhood within yourself. Then you can make others also prophets. Now, to become a Guru, what do we have to do after our realization? Guru word means gravity. Gravity means a person who is grave, who is deep, who is magnetic. Now, as you have learnt in Sahaja Yoga, that realization takes place in complete effortlessness. So normally a Guru tries to make his disciples effortless, which is called as prayatna shaithilya, means relax your efforts. Without doing anything, you got your prayatna shaithilya, otherwise Kundalini would not have risen. Then the second stage is vichara shaithilya, the thoughtless awareness. This also you got it without doing anything. And the third is complete negation of thought, abhava, and the bliss of peace. So one has to understand that you have to pass them through 3 stages. First, when you get your realization, all these things come spontaneously for that moment. When you raise the Kundalini of others, these things happen to them spontaneously. You too have that power now to raise the Kundalini of people and to establish it in them. But we must understand why it has to be done that way. Why we have to have Vichara Shaithilya. Because when you project any thought, it is artificial. It is not reality. Thought always stands between you and the reality. When you put in an effort, you stand against becoming. For example, if I have to cure you, I just put my hand and finished. No effort. I am that. You get your realization because I am that. I don't put in any effort, I don't think about it. I am that. Just looking at someone, it can be done. Just putting attention to someone, it can be done. Just with a small desire, it can be done. Because you are that. You can mold it the way you like. You can get an example from gold. Now gold is untarnishable. It does not have to think it is untarnishable. It does not have to put in an effort it is untarnishable. It is. So to be, you don't have to put in any effort. If you have to put in an effort, that means you are not yet that. If you look at the sun, it shines. It doesn't have to put in effort to shine. So to be that, if you have to put in an effort, that means you are not that. You are trying, you are artificial. The flowers are beautiful, so they don't have to beautify themselves. And this is what one has to understand, that innately if you are that, if you have already become, then what is the need to put in any more effort? But when we say these things, you see, then people think you have to be lethargic, that you need not do anything. You become a guru without doing anything. That's why at the very outset I said it goes in stages. So the first stage is of Sri Ganesha. How he surrenders to the Shakti, to the Mother. That is the beginning. If one cannot surrender, that doesn't mean you don't do anything. But surrendering means the worship, the respect of the higher, the obedience to the higher, not to argue it out, not to react, acceptance, absorption, like a child absorbs the milk of the mother, without questioning, without reasoning. That's why Christ has said, you have to become like children. But if you are questioning, then you are no more a child. So first is the state which you have to develop, is the childlike state. But child, which is a realized child, which has to have a gravity. If you can develop childhood first, then everything takes proper course. Because maturity cannot take place unless and until you start from the very beginning. And gravity means maturity, not frivolousness. So now the quality of Ganesha, as you know, is that he has viveka, means he has discretion. He has means he is discretion. So try to develop your discretion power, so that Sri Ganesha gives you the wisdom, subuddhi, wisdom. And this is why you have to have a dependence on Sri Ganesha. So at this point, you have to make a negation of efforts. Like whatever are efforts anti-Ganesha or anti-innocence must be negated. So the negation of effort is to be achieved by negating whatever is the effort. Means the effort of negation. So in the beginning you will not be effortless. You will have to put in effort for that. Like Christ has said, thou shalt not have adulterous eyes. So how do you make your eyes innocent? In Sahaja Yoga we have a method by which we try to distract our eyes from effort that makes it adulterous. Like we try to put our attention, our eyes on the Mother Earth, on the grass, on the trees. So the avoiding of the effort itself is effort. So those people who have come now recently have to understand also that they have to put in all kinds of efforts to stop the efforts. For example, some people are used to very comfortable life. They may talk of all kind of renunciation. When it comes to comfort, they want to have comfort. Such people should try to get out of the habit of comfort. Sleep on the ground, sleep on the Mother Earth. Some people have an attention which is all the time looking this side, that side, cannot see to one point. So fix your attention. So gradually you will find, you will discipline yourself. So the effort that you put in is very important in the beginning of Sahaja Yoga. Another thing is very common in the West is the harsh tongue, the sarcasm and hurting others is a very subtle way of violence. Or if they are really blunt, they can start with ego expressions also. I. Such people should stop talking completely. Make an effort to stop. Just don't talk. Now watch your mind. Is it trying to talk something sarcastic, nonsensical? So this watching also requires effort. So to sprout the seed is easy, but then one has to put in the effort to look after the little plant. And when it matures, then it's on its own. So first the effort should be made to protect yourself against the mind which you have built in through your ego or superego that goes into the wrong direction of effort. But sometimes be very careful. You have to be discreet. And the best way to be safe on discretion is to keep in the center. Never go to any extreme of anything. For example, some people are fond of music, say. So they'll go on after the music part of it. Some people say are fond of poetry. Then they'll go after the poetry only. There is nothing wrong in those things. But whatever you achieve in all these things must be brought back to the collective and must be enjoyed by everyone, and you should also enjoy what others have found. For example, somebody is a very learned man and a dry person. So he has to make an effort to make himself sweet. So try to neutralize your extreme nature by coming in the center. And the best way to say is, I like everything. The way you keep me, I am happy in that state. And to suggest yourself that I am the peace. Suggest, auto-suggestions. I am the satisfaction. I am the dignity. Try to impose these artificialities upon yourself of these virtues and righteousness. And then ask yourself, if I am dignified, how can I do such a thing? Ask yourself. You judge yourself with those. For example, somebody is a miserly person and he says, oh, you must be generous. Then you call him a hypocrite. But supposing the miserly, you see, questions himself, then he is not a hypocrite. So when you put all these artificial so-called values upon yourself, sort of a goal, and then try to achieve that goal through your own effort, then you become that. So automatically you criticize yourself and you don't criticize others. And you know what's wrong with you. Because what's the use of knowing what's wrong with others?
Thank you, Shri Mataji, for being our guru. Help us to humble down so we can receive your divine wisdom. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for allowing us to meditate together collectively at your lotus feet. Thank you for all your blessings. Let's namaskar. Let's tie a button. Raise the Kundalini and tie a button. Thank you everyone for joining in and sharing the vibrations. We'll see you again.